Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new screencast today. And what I'm going to go over today is probably my official review of the Digitech RP355 as well as how to create your own signature sound in 3 easy steps, okay? Using this pedal or a combination, of the other Digitech products as well. And so I'm not worried too much about the video lagging like it has been. Because there's not going to be a whole lot of lesson stuff going on here. But I will begin the lesson, I'll be talking in the lesson about how, like I said, to create your signature sound in 3 easy steps. Now, I've left this empty space, depending on wherever the white space is on your screen. I think right now it's on this side. Of course, that's the way it looks like with me viewing it. But I've left that space empty so that I'm going to go ahead and add the pedal itself in the video. And do that right about now. Okay, as you can see through the magic of editing, it is now there. And you're going to see me going in and out like this, editing these parameters and these presets. And what we're going to be talking about is how to do this. And the easiest way, and I do apologize that my pedal is kind of, dirty and messy. I usually keep the little screen, the little plastic on the screen on there so that if somebody else wants to buy it or if I sell it later, they can pull it right off and have like a brand new screen. 3 easy steps. Okay, step number 1. You've got your thing on and okay, so you've just bought it, you just opened it up and it's set to a certain setting. Now I've also enabled the X-Edit editor here, so you can see as we cycle through the settings. As you can tell, it has these little 2 dots over here. That's because it is plugged up via USB to the computer and the X-Edit editor is accessing it. So step number 1, when you get it out of the package and you plug it in, all you do is you start turning the first knob here. Okay, the first knob is your tone knob and it's going to access your tone library. Okay, the next knob is the effects library, and then the knob after that is the effects level. Now, I actually have in the manual here, I'll just go ahead and hold it up, it's probably easier to see it that way. The manual comes with it, and these are the steps that the manual actually says to do as well. So for those of you who don't read manuals, this is for you. It's on page 3, and also you can download the manual at digitech.com. Okay, so here it is. Create your sound in 3 easy steps, okay? So we're going to do exactly what this thing says to create your own sound from the get-go. From there, you can tweak it and work on it later as you so please. And I'm not going to worry too much. The audio is going to be coming from the webcam. I've not got my microphone on, didn't want to fool with all that. But as you've been able to tell in recent videos, the audio is sounding a lot better, especially through the Digitech pedal because I've hooked it up via USB instead of regular 1/4-inch cable going through an adapter. Okay. And once again, my guitar may not be exactly in tune. I haven't sat down and tuned this thing yet. It's good enough for me, and I've just been playing it so much that I didn't want to fool with tuning. I don't want to be a tuner, I want to be a player, okay? So, the first thing, it says, select one of 30 different tones from rock, metal, blues, country, and more. The tones consist of a combination of compressor, distortion, stomp box, amplifier, cabinet, EQ, and noise gate. And then it says for a complete list of tones, go to another page. So we're going to select our tone library, all right, from one of 30 different tones. So we're going to begin with our tone knob. We're going to access that, and you'll see all the different parameters change and all that stuff. And I'm not really going to go over what these parameters are and what they mean. As you mess with the pedal, you'll be able to figure out what that is. All right. So first of all, let's change our tone knob, and we can watch this up here change as it goes, and the matrix here. That's what this thing's called. Change as well. So we got custom. When we change that first knob, we're going to custom, and then we'll turn to 1 overdrive. So once again, we can turn this and find all the different variations of these things. And if you'll notice here, the tone library is up here. So as I change this, it also changes it up here. And you can see all the different parameters that change from the amp model to the cabinet model to the actual EQ to if there's distortion enabled compressor and all these other effects down here. So Blues 1 sounds like this. Let's say we want a blues tone. Let's see what we got here. And the pickup simulation is off. I have humbucking pickups in this Ibanez RG4EX1 guitar, but if you wanted a little different sound, you can take and pick up and select the pickup selector switch and tell it to go from humbucker to single coil, which is what this is. So let's hear what the sound sounds like just by itself. Let's turn that up just a bit. Okay, so let's select another tone. Let's try blues 2. Okay, so that's blues 2. Easy. You can switch your tones very easy. Now we can go to an overdrive sound, which was, let me go back here to the front. I think it's where it was. Actually, I have to go backwards here. Overdrive is number 1. Once again, on the screen itself, you can see all these parameters that change and the tones that it gives you. Okay, so going again with this overdrive, let's go to rock. Okay, see what a rock sounds like. Key of A. Sounds pretty rocking to me. I mean, you can't do much better than that. Okay, let's go to rock number 2. See if we like this sound better. Very nice. Now, I'm going to go through all these, a bunch of these parameters and see what all the different tones you can get. But step number 1 was select your tone. Okay, so step number 2 is select your effects, and that is this knob right here. Okay, so this knob right here, the second knob, is your effects library. Okay, let's say I wanted some effects with this, so I'll start turning this. It'll say custom. In other words, you're in custom mode. When you turn it again, you'll see your effects. So now I got some chorus on here, and you can definitely hear that, and you can see it once again on the screen over here. Chorus has been enabled. You can do it pre or post. Okay, so post is usually where it happens in the mix, after distortion and after wah pedals and things like that. Modulation effects happen after that. So let's see what the next one is. Phaser. Once again, I'm still in the rock 2 mode, as you can see on the tone library up there. And it's not going to change the name here. It's just going to change your tone. So then you can take and store it. I'm not sure if that's showing it up there, but there's a store button just to the right of this master level volume knob, and you can store it on one of the presets wherever you want to store it at. Okay, so the next one is flanger. I like flanger personally. Now, that is not including delay and all that. You can change your delay if you have the XEdit available. You can change your delay up here in your reverb. If you want delay, you use these up and down arrows over here to the left of this first knob to change and to select all the way down to where it says delay, and then you can turn that on and off. So if I want to delay, just to make it easy, I'll just turn it on right here. Okay, so now we got some nice tones going on, alright? So let's say I wanted a metal sound. Now we're going to take our flanger off here. Flanger is still enabled in this. In other words, when I turn the effect back on, it goes immediately to flanger first, okay? So the next thing I do is pitch shift, and there's like, a bunch of different combinations there. Once again, there's 30 different effects. As you can see, flanger is number 3 up here. So let's go ahead and turn flanger off and change our tone again to maybe something else. We got metal here. Let's see what metal sounds like. Okay, so that's a little too much. Here's metal 2. Okay, that's a little less fuzzy sounding, so that's pretty good. Let's say we wanted that tone. Let's go ahead and add that flanger back in. Okay, and later on you can change the flanger parameters and the depth and the speed and all that. Just, to start out, this is a good way to hear the sounds and the tones that this pedal offers. And then you can tweak it later. Like if you didn't know what a flanger was, well, that's what it sounds like. If you didn't know what a chorus was, well, that's what it sounds like. Find something that sounds good to your ears, and then go up and down the matrix using these 2 arrow buttons here to tweak all the different, settings from there. Okay, the next thing to do, step number 3. Step number 1 was tone library. Step number 2 was effects library. Step number 3 is the effects label. Adjust the overall effects level. To me, that's just way too much in your face flanger going on there. You can barely hear the chord changing because of all that. So I'm just going to go ahead and strum an open G. And then you'll see this 3rd knob, I can turn the effects level down or up. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's a metal sound. If you want to, you can add some reverb. Now, most of these tones sound really good with chorus. So let's go back to chorus here. Okay, so that's awesome. You get your pedal out and you have all kinds of different choices here. Okay, so let's go ahead and disable the chorus here on the screen, and we'll change to another tone. How about we got different metal? That's the second one we did. How about country? And then I can go ahead and put it on like this pickup combination back here, which is the neck and the bridge in the middle. Get that nice twangy sound. And get some of that chicken picking stuff going on there. That usually sounds good with a tremolo. So let's add a tremolo here. And there's one, it's number 5. It's real easy. Okay, and we can add some delay, some slackback delay that we like. How about some slackback delay? I don't see it. Basically, slackback delay would be a smaller millisecond, so we could have it like it maybe 200. And you can hear that repeating really fast. This is your time. Okay, so okay, so that's really cool. There's your country. Now you can take your digital delay and put it back to, you know, 200 or 300, whatever sounds good to you, and then turn that off. And let's find something else with a different effect. So we're going to change our tone again. There's a country sound with a little bit of overdrive. You got a warm drive, crunch, Texas tone. Just seen a glitch in the video there. I don't know what happened there. Nice little Texas, you know. Okay, so you got some good tones there going on. Let's go ahead and find some more here. We got rockabilly. Now there's 30 tones, so that'd be good with that slight back delay there. Solo. Probably another solo. Yeah, there's two solos. So we got two lead channels there that we can change into. Let's go ahead and find us another effect. We're on tremolo currently. We got rotary interlope filter. This gives you a wah sound. We can turn the effects leveled up or down. It resets the effects level, I've noticed, as you change. Okay, so we can find another effect. So we got a huge delay. Now it changes some delay. Instead of the actual modulation, now we've added delay to it. So that's pretty cool. Analog delay, digital delay. Very nice tones, very nice sounds. We can add that chorus right back in there if we want it. Okay, so guys, basically that's what I wanted to go over with you today. This pedal is awesome. You know what I've said about it. You know what I've talked about. My review on this pedal is amazing, okay? It's got some of the best tones I've ever heard from any company. And the cool thing is, check out the other videos that I've made regarding this X-Edit thing, especially how to get your own sound. I think there's a video that I've got called How to Get Your, how to create your sound using it's part 2 of the Digitech X-Edit video system. Check that out. I'm not sure whether this will come out first or one of the other ones will come out first. This may be even part 3, I'm not sure, but definitely check those other X-Edit systems out, videos, because like I said, if you have a Boss pedal or if you have any other pedals, the Digitech pedals, and you can't, say if you wanted to go to where I was talking about downloading the patches that I used for a song that I wrote called Batitude. Let's say you've got a pedal that it's not compatible with, like maybe the new Digitech pedals that come out years down the road won't be compatible with this, or maybe this is a newer pedal than some of the older ones and it's not compatible. Well, they use a lot of the same stuff in every pedal. Every generation of pedal has a lot of the same tones. So you can look on here on that other pedal, I mean the other video, the X-Edit video, and see, well, what do I need to plug in to get the tone that he's using? You know, I can't upload his patches to my pedal, but I can mimic the same tones from Digitech or Boss. You know, if Boss has a solo channel, or if Boss has a metal channel, or if they have a country channel or something like that. If they have cabinet models that model after, you know, certain manufacturers like Marshall or Vox or, you know, all these other manufacturers. If they have certain distortion pedals, like no doubt they've got a Tube Screamer pedal. No doubt they've got a Proco Rat pedal, a Rodent. They got an MX distortion pedal. The DS is a Boss brand, so you can use that if you find a you know, some of these similar type tones that I've got from this. So basically, just sit down with the pedal. You know, this is mostly Digitech the way they work, but sit down with the pedal, tweak the first 3 knobs, and then go from there. Go crazy. Have fun. Enjoy the tones here. Like I said, I've only made it to what? Solo, I've only made it to 14. There are 30 different ones to choose from. And on the, I've only made it to 9 on the effects. I mean, we can keep going. You've got more delay effects. You've got reverb effects. You got combinations of both. If you look on the screen, we got chorus, tape, and delay and reverb. Basically is what I just enabled here. You know, a solo channel. You can put rock or a solo channel with all these different other effects and get all kinds of cool effects. Here's a flanger with some delay. Okay, so I could go on and on about it, but I don't want to make it a long video. That was basically what I want to go over today. Sit down with the pedal, enjoy it. They're starting to come out with new pedals, and they've already released, I think they're already releasing a new variation, an upgrade from this one called the RP360. Okay, seems like they go up in 5 increments. They had the RP350, now it's the 355, now it's the 360. So I don't know what their deal is with that, but it doesn't have any of the same buttons down here, which you can't see in the video up there. But the little pedals are now vacuum switches on those newer pedals. And what I'm saying that for is because if I ever trade in this pedal, or if it ever dies or anything like that, I don't see myself trading it or selling it. I love it too much. If it has a malfunction though and I have to get a brand new one, chances are if the patches are compatible with the 360, then I'll probably get a 360 because it does have more delay time, it does have more user presets, more effects for the same exact price as the RP355. And if you want to check those items out, you can go directly below at the very bottom of the show more area in the YouTube description. If you're watching this on the internet, it has a show more area there. Go on the bottom of there and there's an Amazon link, and if you purchase it from that link, you'll be supporting me because Amazon gives me a small commission for that. And if you do, kudos to you. Thanks so much for supporting what I do here on the YouTube channel. Enjoy this video. I hope you got a lot out of it, and go out and enjoy some good, awesome tones as well, okay? That's what it's all about. Enjoy your tones. Enjoy the fun that is playing guitar, okay? It's just so fun to sit around and tweak, and you could spend hours doing this stuff. Store your presets. Always store them before you make any other change. If you find something you like, store it to a channel, okay? And you can create your own custom presets and all that. But anyway, make sure you read the manual as well that comes with it, or you can go online at digitech.com and download the manual for the RP355 or a bunch of the other pedals that you like, all right? I highly recommend Digitech. They are awesome. Check them out. Like this video if you like it. Please click that like button. If you're new, please subscribe. I come out with new videos all the time on, you know, electric guitar videos I'm just now starting to get into, although I've played electric guitar for years, on Screencast technology type of things, you know, that I use, and mostly acoustic lessons, and just some vlogs here and there, you know, some reviews, some business ideas. Just this whole channel is about, you know, my life as a guitarist pretty much, and as an entrepreneur, where I get the name Guitarpreneur that I coined to come up with. I'll get off here now. You guys have a blessed day. Enjoy this day, and I'll see you on the next video, whatever that may be. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. God bless.